What is going on, guys? My name is Marty, or House Party Tales. I've got a new account. I used to do YouTube a little while ago. Well, a little while ago, I say about 4 years ago. Kind of stopped when I went to university and college. Failed those. Well, actually I passed college, failed university. But this is where the idea for the channel has actually come from, because while I was at university, I actually went to quite a few house parties, and I do have quite a few tales to tell from them. But this video isn't actually a tale, it's just going to be a top 5 tips to throw in a good house party. Now, I didn't throw too many house parties when I was at university. I lived in a little flat, and I only lived there for 1 year. But I did have a fair few. The first one went horribly wrong, so that's where I'm getting these tips from, because I kind of do know how to throw a good one. People did tend to enjoy mine. But the first tip I'm actually going to give you guys, and it actually is very important. This is probably the most important one. After this year one, they will not be in any particular order, but this is the most important one. Bring enough booze. I can't stress this enough. If you don't bring enough booze, you're not going to have a good time when it gets past 3 o'clock in the morning. Most house parties I went to tended to last from about 8 o'clock in the evening until about 5 p.m. the next day. They were pretty crazy. And whenever I say bring enough booze, I mean bring enough booze until the off license or liquor store, wherever you're from, opens again. Around here it's around 10:30 a.m. So I mean, if you're going to start at around 8 p.m, you'll need to and you're going to last until around 10:30 p.m, you'll need to get yourself at least, I'd say, about 6 cider or beer, and a 70cl bottle of spirits, and a fuck ton of mixer for those spirits, because spirits are not nice on their own. So normally what I would have bought was 6 Copperberg strawberry and lime, and a 70cl bottle of Glen's vodka. It's only cost about £11 for one of those over here, so it's the cheapest you can get. And when I was at university, I was skint on a budget. So yeah, the first tip I have is definitely to bring enough booze. If you don't bring enough booze, honestly, you will get to around 3 o'clock in the morning and you'll have no drink left, and when you have no drink left, it just starts getting a little bit shit. Then you end up going to bed, or you end up leaving the party early, and you end up missing out on a good night's crack. Secondly, the second tip I have is, if you're living with someone, and that person, if you're living with someone, basically lock all the bedroom doors. Even your own bedroom door. Keep everything kind of downstairs. I know mine was a flat. My first house party I had, it went horribly wrong. I didn't lock any doors, and essentially everything got fucked. My kitchen was like open plan. My flat was tiny, to be fair. I'll actually put in a picture of how fucked my flat was after the party and about now. You can see how fucked it was. But my roommates, my 2 housemates, their rooms also got fucked. I mean, one of the guys, his bed got put through. Cost me a lot, and there was a lot of arguments over it. It's not worth it. Just keep everything into the one room. It will make your life a whole lot easier, and it will stop everything getting wrecked, and it will save you a little bit of money as well in the meantime. Tip number 3. Now this is also very, very important. Have good tunes. Now, I think this is a standard. Everyone knows this here. You need to have good tunes at a house party for the house party to be good. If the music's shit, then this is going to be an absolutely shit house party. Normally what I would listen to would be, well, it's mainly DJ, so like EDM, trance, stuff like that. So have a little bit of Marlowe, a bit of Tiesto, pretty much anything. I'll actually open up my Spotify right now to have a look out to see what DJs I have in my playlist. Armin van Buuren. Basically try and avoid heavy metal. Well, actually it depends on your music taste. If you're into heavy metal, then obviously keep it heavy metal, but most of my friends are into like dance music, so we keep it to dance music. But yeah, so tip number 3 is definitely provide good tunes. Yeah, very, very important. Right, tip number 4. If you're at a university house, this year mainly does apply to university houses and university students, because mainly where I've experienced my house parties from. Most university houses will have a fire extinguisher, and do not use that fire extinguisher. I know throughout the course of the year there is always that one cunt who's drunk, and I think it's a good idea to get the fire extinguisher out and start fucking spraying everyone with it. What a fucking wanker. No one likes that guy. Happened to me, and I lost my deposit on my house, which was 300 fucking pounds, just because the fire extinguisher wasn't there anymore. Yeah, and plus the fact if there's a fucking fire, you're kind of scooped. So yeah, number 4, do not use a fire extinguisher. And now the 5th one. This is kind of up. This is what I would tend to do after my first house party, because this is how my house party went wrong the first time. Keep the crowd short and sweet. By this I mean don't have any Tom, Dick and Harry in your house. If you see someone in your house who you don't know, kick them out. Honestly, it's not worth it. Things can get stolen, things can get wrecked. Just have your friends there. It'll make everything so much better. And yeah, everything will just go absolutely sweet. Everything will just go absolutely far better if you have a small crowd. Well, I don't, by small I mean don't have about fucking 400 people in your house. Normally what I have is about 20 in my small flat, and that was cozy. Anymore, and it was just the place was getting wrecked and you were falling all over the place. But anyway, guys, that there concludes my first video. I hope you did enjoy it. I'm probably a little bit rusty. It's my first time actually doing this in 4 years' time. I know the microphone's a little bit on the shit side, but I will be getting a new one very, very soon. So I did hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy it, please hit like and subscribe. And the next video will be a tale, and it's one you will want to hear. So trust me, guys. See you in the next one.